Hey everyone, welcome to Laknara Education YouTube channel. There's exciting news. I'm thrilled to announce that I'm going to create a new and a really new playlist dedicated to ICT lessons on my YouTube channel. So starting today, we are diving into fantastic world of binary decimal conversion. In this video dropping later today, I'll walk you through these ins and out, making sure it's as clear as it can be. Get ready to level up your ICT skills with me. So stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome journey. As I told you before, from this video I'm going to explain you about the binary decimal conversion. So let's move on. First, we are going to learn how to convert a decimal number into a binary number. Okay, let's see how to do that. It's a super easy task, and these are the really simple steps that you can follow. Okay, the first step is you have to divide the given decimal number by 2 until it meets 0. And the second step is in each step make sure to write the remainders. And the third step is then write the remainders from bottom to top. It's super simple. Let's see an example. For an example, let's convert 20 into binary. First, you have to divide the given decimal number by 2 until it meets 0. Okay, let's do that. 20 divided by 2 is 10 and the remainder is 0. Again, 10 divided by 2 is 5 and the remainder is 0. Then 5 divided by 2, you get 2 and remainder is 1. When you divide 2 by 2, you get 1 and the remainder is 0. When you divide 1 by 2, you get 0 and the remainder is 1. The division is over, and now the next step is you have to write the remainders from bottom to top. Let's do that. Okay, 20 equals to 10100 in binary. So the answer is this. It's super simple. This is the only step that you can do to convert a decimal into a binary number. There's a question: how to convert a decimal to a binary when it has a fractional part in the decimal? It's really easy. When you have a fractional part in a decimal, that number is called as a rational number. Right? Rational number has two parts. One is the integer part and other one is the fractional part. The number before the decimal point is called as integer part. The number after the decimal point called as the fractional part. To convert the integer part into the decimal into the binary number, you have to follow the same steps that we follow previously. That is, you have to divide the given decimal number by 2 until it meets 0. And then in each step you have to make sure to write the remainders. Then write the remainders from bottom to top. And the new thing is how to convert the fractional part into a binary. It's really easy. You have only to do two steps. You have to follow two steps. The first step is you have to multiply only the fractional part by 2 until it meets 1. And the second step is you have to write the integer part that you gain from top to bottom. Let's see an example and see how to do this correctly. It's super simple. Let's go to the example. For an example, we are going to convert 20.125 into binary. For the integer part, you have to follow the same steps that we followed previously. Okay, for 20, you have to divide by 2 and you get 10 and the remainder is 0. Then you divide by 2 again and you get 5 and the remainder is 0. Then you divide 5 again by 2, you get 2 and the remainder is 1. When you divide 2 by 2, you get 1 and the remainder is 0. When you divide 1 by 2, you get 0 and the remainder is 1, and then you have to write the remainders from bottom to top. Okay, so 20.125, the integer part, when you convert the integer part into binary, you get 10100. Now we are going to convert the fractional part, that is 0.125. For that you have to multiply only the fractional part by 2 until it meets 1. Alright, so first you have to multiply 0.125 by 2 and you get 0.25. You have to write the integer part separately and the fractional part separately. Okay, for the second step you have to multiply 0.25. Only the 0.25 part you have to multiply 0.25 by 2 and you get 0.5. For the third step you have to multiply 0.5 by 2 and you get 1.0. And now you have to write the integer part that you gain from top to bottom. Okay, you have to write the integer part from top to bottom, not from bottom to top. You have to write from top to bottom. And when you convert it into binary and when you write the answer, you get 20.125 is equals to 10100.001 in binary. And now we are going to learn how to convert binary into a decimal number. It's really easy. Let's go to the steps first. The simple steps that you can follow to convert a binary into a decimal number. For the first step, you have to write down the binary number. Then you have to write the place values of each digit starting from rightmost digit. Okay, then you have to multiply each digit of the binary number by its corresponding place value and sum the results. That's the only 3 steps that you can follow. Those are really simple. Let's move on to an example and see how to do this correctly. For an example, we are going to convert 10111010 into binary. As I told you before, you have to write the given binary number like this, and below that you have to write the place values like this. For I will tell 2-3 place values and no need to tell all the place values. The first place value is 2 to the power 0, that is 1. For the second number, the place value is 2 to the power 1, that is 2. For the third number, the place value is 2 to the power 2, that is 4. Likewise, you have to write the place values of for each digit below the given binary number, and then you have to multiply each digit of the binary number by its corresponding place value. Make sure to multiply the binary number in each binary digit only from its corresponding place value, right? To multiply this, you have to write the number like this and you have to multiply by its corresponding place value as I told you before. Okay, for the first number, 1 is multiplied by 64, and for the second you have to multiply by its 32, and then 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. These are the place values, and now we are going to multiply each digit by its corresponding place values. Alright, 1 multiplied by 64 is 64, 0 multiplied by 32 is 0, and 1 multiplied by 16 is 16, 8 multiplied by 1 is 8, 0 multiplied by 4 is 4, 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, and 0 multiplied by 1 is 1. And now you have to get the sum, and that is the answer. Alright, when you get the sum, you get 90 for this. So 10111010, the binary number is equal to decimal number is 90. The equivalent decimal number is 90. So it's really easy. When you get the fractional part also, you have to follow the same step. Let's see an example for that also. And now we're going to see how to convert a binary into a decimal when it has a fractional part in the binary number. You have to follow the same steps. There's no changes, just a small thing you have to know. There's a small thing. Let's see what is it. For an example, we are going to convert 10111010.01 into binary. The only thing you have to know is the powers, the place values, the powers of 2 before the binary point is positive, but after the binary point is negative. That is the only thing you have to know. And another thing is you have to write the place values before the binary digit from right to left, and after the binary point, after the binary point, you have to write the place values from left to right. That's the only thing you have to know. Then you have to multiply the corresponding place values from the binary digit given. That's the only thing. Let's see how to do this. Okay, for an example, we get this to do, and as we did in the previous sum, you have to write the binary digit of the number like this, and then you have to multiply each number by its corresponding place values. Okay, we are going to multiply it by the corresponding place values like this: 64, then 32, and 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, 0.5, and 0.25. That's the only thing. It does nothing. It's really easy. Okay, now we are going to multiply each binary digit by its corresponding place values like this. When you multiply 1 by 64, you get 64. Then you have to multiply 0 by 32, you get 0. 1 into 16, you get 16. 1 into 8, you get 8. 0 into 4, you get 0. 1 into 2, you get 2. 0 into 1, you get 0. 0 into 0.5, that is 2 to the power minus 1. It is after the binary point. Okay, so 0 into 0.5 is 0. 1 into 0.25, that is the place value, the power is 2 to the power minus 2. Okay, so 1 into 0.25 is 0.25. Now you have to add those decimals as you do as usual. When you add, you get 19.25. So the answer is, when you convert 10111010.01 into a decimal number, you get 90.25. That's the only thing. Hope you understand the video and hope you understand this small lesson. If you get to know a new thing, if you understand the lesson, please don't forget to put your comment in the comment box, and thank you so much for watching.